Alright, this is my review on the Rubik's 2x2x4, the Tower Cube. So, it's a great cube, really not meant to be a speed cube, and it doesn't turn very good, you know. It's really the outer layers, like, have to align it to do it. Yeah, and you cannot turn these pieces when they're like this. So let's get it back. And as for the outer layers, they're a bit choppy, but this one's worse. I have not put any lube in this, but it's breaking in nicely, but the quality's really far from perfect. So to mix it up, you like turn these layers, you know, first before you start jumbling it into like that. So yeah, that looks good enough. So then you can start mixing it up in all these crazy shapes. And yeah, and after a little bit, it's just as mixed up as it can be. And it's actually not that hard to solve. It took me about an hour to figure out. Alright, so I'll just do the rest of it. See, yeah. Kind of a slow solve. It takes me about a minute to solve it on average, but I kind of screwed up something there. So it's really a reduction method that you're doing. Alright, now I can solve it just like a 2x2. Alright, so yeah, as you can see, the quality is really not that great. But it's perfectly understandable, because if it did have springs in it, then you could turn these pieces out of place and lock up the cube when rotated sideways. It's a little bit annoying to deal with, and I haven't put any lube in it, but it's turning decently. It's really just these outer layers that are stiff and these inner ones. So yeah, it was awful how stiff it was. So, and just as you expect, since it has the Rubik's logo on it, that is the same mechanism. It has the Rubik's 2x2. But this is actually a Japanese cube. Some Japanese person, I don't know what his name is, invented this, and he basically extended these hooks on it, you know, but he used Arno Rubik's mechanism of the Rubik's 2x2 in this. And of course, I'm pretty sure some knockoff company out there started producing a knockoff without anyone's permission. So as you can expect, since it has the Rubik's logo, that it is the same mechanism. Alright, that off. Yeah, it comes off. It's not too hard for me to take it apart now, but also be very careful when taking it apart. On the Rubik's Ice Cube, I did break a piece taking it apart. So please do this at your own risk, and I'm not responsible if you break anything. But you just gotta know it has to be turned like this, not the other way, or else it won't work. So yeah, I did break a piece on the ice cube, and I've lost a bunch of it. So taking it apart, yeah, you gotta jumble up pieces here. So there's like these pie hooks, you know, that fit on. And I never actually tried to make my own, because I knew that would be very hard, you know. I was like, I'd prefer to buy it. It is on the pricey side. And I bought it from Amazon. It took like a month to get here. It took like 30 days to get here, and that's like nuts. It's just nuts. And I heard that they rode it across the Pacific Ocean from Japan to get it here, instead of sending it on a direct flight to San Francisco. Because that's what they did with my gear cube when it came from Hong Kong. So these hooks kind of slide together, you know. It has these things that go farther down into this here so that it doesn't come apart as easily. But still, even if it did have springs in it, you could turn it out of place. When it's just a half turn, I actually have been able to take these off just like that. But I would not take it apart like that, because don't forget, the 2x2 would be hard to take apart. And then there are these like there are these quarter circle things, you know, like pie pieces and the crown pieces, and they like slip on here as the edges. And to keep the inner layer in alignment, they attach this piece to the core so it would stay in alignment. So if you take a 3x3 here, this inner layer is hidden below everything, and if it gets out of alignment, it locks up. So what they did is they attached a corner to the core. So like this entire piece is bandaged, and only these pieces can move. So it keeps that inner layer in alignment. Pretty simple technique. Good thing there's no clicking mechanism. So yeah, to put it back together, yeah. Okay, now for the last piece. And like I said, remember, it has to be rotated this way, not like that. And just put it back together like that, and you kind of just put it on here, lift it over. Yeah, and also, yeah, be very careful, because like I said, I broke a piece on the ice cube doing that, you know, because I didn't follow the instructions. But I didn't need it anymore. So, yeah, this thing, it is on the pricey side at about $25 to $40, but yeah, this thing I've seen sold out at many websites, but I found it on Amazon for not too pricey, but it's still a bit pricey. But yeah, I like it a lot. And I'll probably be making a disassembly tutorial, maybe a tutorial about how to solve it. And yeah. So if you guys like this video, please check out some other videos, and you can comment, rate, and subscribe for future videos. Thanks for watching.